News at noon starts right now.
Well, thanks for joining us. I'm Jeremy Hohola. Winter is definitely not over yet. Get those coats out. Things are about to get really cold again here very soon. Not only will an Arctic front be hitting us, we also have more chances of snow here in the lower elevations. Joining me now is Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact Team. Keely, get those coats out.
Oh yeah, temperatures dropping. It's certainly cold already, but those temperatures are going to plummet as we head into the afternoon and evening hours. The good news, it's a fairly quick cold snap, so we'll be getting closer to where we should be by Thursday afternoon. But yeah, tonight, tomorrow, certainly Wednesday, the coldest day out of the week. We've got a mix of sun and clouds out over downtown Denver right now. We're right at freezing, 32 degrees at DIA. The winds at the north-northeast, 13 miles per hour. You factor in those winds, it feels like it's 23. So again, the wind chill, that is going to be a big weather story as we head into Wednesday and Thursday morning with those wind chills dropping certainly into negative territory. We're talking about potentially negative 15 wind chills. So that's what it's going to feel like on your skin. Current temperatures were in the 30s and some low 40s across the plains. Trinidad 63, not quite getting the cold air yet down there. So here is the Arctic blast and snow impacts. We are calling it a weather impact alert situation because of the cold and the snow. So tonight and tomorrow morning, we're looking at just some flurries, a trace to an inch. We were talking about tomorrow, just some scattered light flurries, not really impactful, but again, expect some of it for your morning commute. So it could make for some slick conditions and cold weather, certainly with highs in the 20s. And then as we head Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, that's where you see more widespread steady snow. That's where we're looking at 2 to 5 inches. So partly cloudy, 36 your forecast for today. And again, we are tracking that cold and snow. We'll kind of break down the timeline of when that snow arrives coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All righty. New at noon, the Adams County Sheriff's Office says a man's body was found in a car in the parking lot of a strip club overnight. The body was found outside the Players Club on Federal in Denver. Investigators believe this was a homicide, and security footage currently shows the incident that led to the man's death happened shortly after midnight. At this time, it's unclear if any arrests have been made. If you have any information, you're asked to call the Adams County Sheriff's Office. A judge has set a $1 million bond this morning for the woman accused of shooting another woman inside the Main Event arcade and entertainment venue in Highlands Ranch Sunday morning. A Douglas County deputy also shot a man outside in the parking lot that night. In court this morning, the prosecutor said the woman shot a high school acquaintance inside a restroom, seriously injuring her. The woman then met up with a man inside the business and she fired at least one more shot. They both then went into a car. Investigators say a Douglas County Sheriff's deputy later responded and saw the man with the gun and told him to drop it. That man then turned towards the deputy, and that's when the deputy shot and killing him. Per protocol, the deputy has been placed on standard administrative leave. And then on Saturday morning, a deputy in Adams County shot and killed a man who they believed murdered a family member. Brighton police say officers found a 72-year-old man dead in a home that morning. They believe a family member who was responsible also carjacked someone and then drove to another relative's home. According to Brighton police, Adams County deputies found the man. They say the suspect shot at deputies first, then one deputy fired back, killing the suspect. We are still waiting to learn more about what led up to this violence. A motive remains unknown. And a man accused of stabbing 2 people to death in Denver back in 2023 is pleading not guilty by reason of insanity. Investigators say in September of that year, Vincenzo Moscoso stabbed a man to death on an RTD bus, then went on to kill a woman at a bus stop an hour later. So far, we have not learned what led up to those stabbings. A mental evaluation has been ordered. A federal judge says President Trump hasn't fully unfrozen federal spending despite a temporary block in place. Evidence shows that some federal grants and loans still are not going out. He's now ordered the White House to release all money that's supposed to be dispersed and lift any federal funding pauses. The Trump administration initially said it wanted to freeze funds to make sure spending fit the president's agenda. And today, President Trump is expected to announce another round of tariffs. This time, it will affect all steel and aluminum products coming into the U.S. Trump did say the 25% tariffs will not affect all of our trading partners, but has not released that list just yet. He also said he will talk more tomorrow or Wednesday about the new counter tariffs he wants on countries that slap tariffs on U.S. products. The new Chinese tariffs on U.S. goods began today. They're 15% for certain types of coal and liquefied natural gas, and then 10% for crude oil, certain vehicles, and farm equipment. China says it had to respond to Trump's new tariffs on Chinese products. The tariffs on China force American businesses to pay 10% extra as a kind of tax on Chinese imports that are over $800. And a third federal judge has blocked Trump's birthright citizenship executive order. The Trump administration says that children of non-citizens are not entitled to citizenship. But this morning, the federal judge said that argument was not enough. Several lawsuits argue birthright citizenship is a constitutional right outlined in the 14th Amendment. And another order was issued yesterday telling the Treasury Secretary to stop producing pennies because it's a literal waste of money. The U.S. Mint circulated more than 4 billion pennies back in 2023, but then last year the Mint reported that cost more than 3.5 cents per penny to make them and get them into circulation. However, it is unclear whether Trump has the power to unilaterally eliminate the penny.